Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeunesse Live. I'm your host, Keziah J. It is Saturday, October 7th, 2017. If you're new to our Jeunesse family, we want to be the first to welcome you. If you're watching from hangouts.JeunesseGlobal.com, be sure to leave your questions, comments, and feedback in the sidebar. And if you're hanging out with us on Facebook Live, make sure you leave a comment below. Let us know where you're tuning in from. On today's show, got an exciting show lined up for you today. We're talking all about a brand new promotion here at Jeunesse, a global promotion known as Shoot for Sapphire. And joining me to give you all of the details is our Chief Development Officer, Dennis Windsor. Hi, Dennis.
Hey, Keziah, and hello to the world.
So good to have you here. And also joining us is our Senior Director of Global Field Development, Lucy West. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Keziah. Hi, Dennis. Hi, world.
It's so good to have you guys on here. So I love this idea of coming on to share this promotion. Everyone's really excited. It's the first time we've done a global promotion, and I know you guys really joined forces together to come up with this promotion. So I want to talk first and foremost a little bit about what the Global Field Development Team is. Just share with our audience a little bit about what your initiatives are. So Dennis, I want to turn it over to you. You've been with us now for 17 months, so we're so delighted to have you. You travel all over the world, so you're super in touch with what's happening all around the globe with Jeunesse and doing some big things for the company.
Well, this is an exciting time for all of us. I mean, what a privilege to be part of a company that is, like, no doubt about it, on a trajectory to become #1 in the world. How fun is that? That we really have the potential, not that it can happen, in the next 2 or 3 years, but we have the potential really to become #1. We have the infrastructure, we have the company, we have the people. And I've been blessed to join this company 17 months ago, Keziah. I love Wendy and Randy. I love their passion. What I love in Scott, I love their passion for network marketing. This is what I truly love, because so many companies become a network marketing company and then they shift away from it and start becoming some other kind of model. And that is not true about Wendy, Randy, and Scott. They love network marketing, which is for the little person, the brand new person. And so I had the chance to come into the company and be really focused and work with Wendy, Randy, and Scott and a team of people to really bring the world together. The way I look at it is this company has been in 100+ countries, super success for 6+ years. And they've just allowed me to come in and play a role that's a focused role and really helping tie the world together so that we can build more global synergy so that the little person, no matter where they live, no matter their language, no matter their ethnicity or experience, they truly could build a global business. And think about that. There's people, I just left India, and India had thousands of people, and China, Thailand. I've been to 55 events around the world since I've been here. I think it's like 32 unique countries, which is exhausting. I think I had more here when I joined than I do now. But, the people of Jeunesse are stunning around the world, and they can build their businesses now anywhere. And so our team, we got a really exciting team called Global Field Development. We get to work directly with Wendy, Randy, and Scott, really on building what I call the 2.0 version of field directives and initiatives that help the field really focus better, run better, perform better. And the team is a really cool team that we got one simple focus. How do we make the distributors more successful? And we've got some exciting things happening. Really, for 3 years, we have a mapped out plan, what we want to accomplish. And we've spent our first year, Keziah, 12 months working on what we're going to talk about today. Yep. And they were super excited about it.
Very excited about it. And I just got to spend a little bit of time with you on Wednesday when we did Exec Connect. So if you guys missed that episode, make sure you tune in Exec Connect with our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis, where you can get all the global updates happening all around the world. We had Samson Lee, Paula Pritchard, has some very special guests on there. So definitely worth taking a look at the replay. Tons of global initiatives happening. We're in the midst of Expo. We're doing lots of good work with Jeunesse Kids, so I want to encourage you. You can go to JeunesseKids.org to get more information about our charity, but please plug in there. But the highlight of the show, obviously, was our Global Shoot for Sapphire. And also joining us today is Lucy, our Senior Director of Global Field Development. So Lucy, always great to have you here. Super excited to hear from you. I know you're going to be talking a little bit more about it, but I want to just go ahead and hop right in. So I'm going to share my screen and pull up the first slide. So Dennis, you want to introduce our audience today to our Global Shoot for Sapphire?
Absolutely. Like I said, this promotion's been 12 months in the making. what is so exciting about the promotion is really Wendy, Randy, and Scott. They gave us the keys to design something that could work in all 146 countries simultaneously. And think about that. Everybody around the world of Jeunesse has had so much success with all the different great compensation, the products, the events, and the promotions that all our region presidents have run consistently to build the success. And now we all came together over a 12-month period, and we created what we're calling the Global Shoot for Sapphire to close out the year 2017. This is a 90-day promotion that runs between October 1st and December 31st, but it has a lot more to it than that. So this promotion is going to run in 5 regions of the world. It's the first promotion that has ever run simultaneously. So starting October 1st, just a couple of days ago, everybody, no matter where they live in the world of Jeunesse, even the brand new country of India, everybody is on one single promotion called the Global Shoot for Sapphire promotion. And it runs all the way through the end of the year. It goes Latin America, it goes North America, throughout Europe, throughout Greater China, and then throughout Asia Pacific. In this promotion, we get to tie all 5 regions of the world. And what we definitely wanted to do is to make it a promotion that would pay bonuses on some really cool behaviors that drive the basic fundamentals of building success. This is not a fast cash to the moon promotion. What it is, it's a really hard work, solid business practices, build one step after another, and build a solid team that can build your residual income and then earn these extra bonuses along the way. What we have is you're going to be able to just basically advance and rank as normal. Then you're going to do extra PGV, and this is going to run from October 1st, really at midnight, October 1st, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it goes all the way to 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, December 31st. You'll be able to earn, now get this, Kasaya, our promotions in the past, there's been some pretty good cash, but for this one, a distributor that really wants to run and wants to earn all 6 bonuses, they could earn up to $15,000 US dollars bonuses, and that's on top of their normal commissions. So from a commission standpoint, the commissions really are the solid thing that you're trying to build month after month after month and year after year after year. You want to build those solid commissions, and these bonuses in this promotion are on top of it. So treat it that way. Treat it as extra bonuses. And let me walk through just a few of the reasons why. There's a slide, Kasaya, called our drivers. If you could throw that slide up there, it'd be great.
Yeah,
we have built-in drivers that really help the field, really do the behaviors and lead their teams to do what I would just call best practices to build real business. And that real business would be there month after month after month and year after year after year. So the promotion is used really, just look at it in the income side as gravy. It's icing on the cake of the real compensation plan. And it creates the drivers. Number one, it focuses everybody to build global. Just think about that. 100% of your leadership is help your team build locally, but forever, for sure now, build globally and close out this 90-day run for the next 90 days to close out 2017. We've created new enhanced reporting that you're going to be able to see as a distributor. You're going to be able to log in your back office and see the Global Shoot for Sapphire promotion reporting that will show you where you are, how many days you have left for the next bonus, how much PGV you got to do. So really good enhanced reporting. It's, again, you're going to use this to drive yourself to drive towards the last 90 days. Just as important, you're going to drive your team to close out the last quarter of 2017. And again, it's extra cash. So when your people, you got brand new people in the business, you're going to have those brand new people say, get in, let's run faster. Let's add some more cash to your business. And then what's also, if you're already in the business right now, this promotion is for a brand new person that you bring in. And it's also for existing distributors that have had a highest rank achieved of Sapphire. So the details will come to you in a minute. But so it's a promotion for both brand new people and for achieved ranks of Sapphire or below can get into this promotion. Then the next driver is that, thank God, Lucy too, but Wendy and Scott said, hey, let's make this so simple. So they're virtually letting all the volume of the world count towards the promotion. And what they're going to let the regional packs that are purchased at the big regional event packs, when you're a resident of those event regions and you purchase a pack, that pack PGV will count towards growing your business and qualifying for the promotion. So what this means for everybody is growth, growth, growth. The next 90 days, you build the fundamentals, you do the basic things, you definitely enroll and sponsor as many people as you can, get them in the brand new part of the promotion, and then reignite your team. So you're doing two things. You're bringing in your own personal new people, and then you're reigniting your team to do the same thing and take advantage of this promotion. So I am ecstatic. I'm super thankful for Lucy, for the team. We've got a board called a Diamond Mastermind Team, Kasaya, that we've got the representation from around the world. There's probably a dozen plus executives in the company. All the presidents and the regional presidents, all those were involved in the decision making. So from a business standpoint, we've had so much input and collaboration. So super, super pumped. I'm thrilled. We've got a lady on the phone in the webinar with us. It's been with us since day one. Probably was with this company before I was born. This lady has the epitome of love, passion, and energy for Jeunesse Global. If you think of someone that loves this company and wants to help the field, you would think of a first name that might come up as Lucy West. So Lucy West is our Senior Director of Global Field Development. She runs a very small team, a very sharp team that is building out our program. So Lucy, I'm just thrilled to pass it to you, and you can share the rest of it.
Thank you so much, Dennis. And thank you also, Kasaya, for having you on your global hangout. And thank you, everybody who's watching this hangout. And I know what you're all thinking right now is, let's get to the meat of this promotion. Let's really understand the rules and how this is so that we can share this with our teams. So without going into much more detail, I am going to jump right into how this promotion works. So on this next slide that you'll see in front of you, you should see the slide that has the 6 bonuses. So I will wait for Kasaya to bring that up, because I need to read it too.
There you go. It's up.
There we go. I mean, I have it memorized, but it's much easier if visually I could see it. Do I need to click something to be able to see it? Because it's gone away again. So maybe I need to...
If you can tap on the box in the lower right-hand side, it will show up bigger for you. And if you have that headset nearby, you might want to put it in because there's a little bit of feedback coming through.
Okay. All right. So right now, you're going to see how it works with all 6 bonuses. And what I want to take you through is I want to walk you through the bonuses if you are a brand new person. And then I would like to walk you through the bonuses if you are an existing distributor. So the first one is you're starting brand new on October the 1st or October the 5th, whatever. This promotion is a rolling 90 days. And you're starting out as a real Jade executive. So what you want to do, you're starting as a brand new distributor with 0 personal group volume. Your first goal, you have 30 days to become a real Jade executive. And when we say real, we mean that you have to qualify for that rank with the 4 executives, 1 in 1 leg, or with or sponsoring 8 people. And you can see that in the compensation plan rules, what you need. So you have the 2 ways, through sponsoring or through executives. You have 30 days, and you need to do 3,200 of brand new cumulative personal group volume, which is what PGV stands for. If you do that within the 30 days, you'll get an extra $500, which for all of you starting out knows that that's quite an additional cash bonus. If you are an existing executive in the company or an existing distributor, you can also go for that real Jade executive, seeing as our system has never identified you as any rank higher than executive or distributor. Again, you can do the new 3,200 within the 30 days and get the $500. If you are already an existing Jade executive, then you need to look at the next bonus up, which would be real Pearl executive. and you would have to do 7,000 personal group volume, but you have 60 days to be able to do that. So going back to the brand new person, within your 30 days, you've done your 3,200. You've become a Real Jade executive. Now you're on to your next bonus, which is Real Pearl executive. You've the next 30 days, which would be a total of 60 days, to complete 7,000. So you only have to do another 3,800. You don't have to start because you've already done 3,200. This is all cumulative. So if you go on for another 30 days and you make for a total of 60 days, your total cumulative personal group volume is 7,000. You become a Real Pearl executive, you're going to make $1,000. So for a brand new person at this point, you could have made $1,500. For the brand new person, their next goal, they have 30 days to become a Real Sapphire executive through the 12 executives. And you can look at the compensation plan for details on how to do that. And you'll make another 3,500. Again, it would be the difference between 11,000. You'd add the 11,000 to the 7,000 to the 11,000. So another 4,000 you would add to your cumulative personal group volume. So what this program, you can see what Dennis was talking about, is it's really designed to help new people getting started make extra cash through their initial executive ranks. I mean, 90 days is pretty reasonable. I'm not talking about the 2 or 3% that are superstars. I'm just talking about the average person who's probably working this business part-time in order for them to get the cash and jumpstart their business. This is ideal, and that's where 80% of the people who are probably going to do this promo are going to come from. So the 90 days, you have 11,000 personal group volume, and you can earn 3,500 for a total of $5,000. That's a huge amount of extra cash for the executives, all right? So going back again to existing, we already talked about the existing Jade that they need to do the Pearl bonus. They have 60 days to do 7,000 new cumulative personal group volume. When we say new, it means you've got to go out and sponsor new people. All the new volume that comes from their teams is fine. It's not your existing sponsors that go out and sponsor new volume. It is you sponsoring new people that go out and generate new personal group volume that is considered personal group volume. So you need to really sit down and create a plan of how you're going to do the volume. If you lay it out with ambassador packages or with supreme packages, it's not as much as you think. This whole program is designed so that you build and you show other people how to build, and then all of this new volume comes flowing in. So if you're an existing Pearl, you then need to be looking at the Sapphire executive bonus. You have 90 days. So if you were an existing Real Pearl before October the 1st, you have 90 days to do 11,000 brand new personal group volume and become a Real Sapphire executive. 90 days and you will earn $3,500. So you won't retroactively, if you started off as the Pearl, you won't retroactively get the other bonuses, but you will get, if you were that Real Pearl and you do the Sapphire, you'll get that bonus of 3,500. All right. So you're an existing Pearl. You need to hit the Sapphire bonus. You need to do 11,000, and you've got 90 days to be able to do that, and you will get that 3,500 as well as all your commissions. So existing Jade, you need to do 7,060 days for Pearl. You'll get $1,000. You will not have access to the $500 as a brand new person will do, but you'll get the $1,000. Existing Pearl, you've got 60 days. The existing Pearl has 90 days to be able to go Real Sapphire with the 11,000 personal group volume. You'll get the 3,500. So if you were an existing Pearl, you could make $4,500 within this promotion. And this is just regular. This is just building. I mean, you could go faster than that. But right now, just for the sake of simplicity to explain how this slide works, let's just stay with the numbers that we stay in front of us right now. Let's say you are an existing Sapphire. Then you have to do, if you want to earn one of these bonuses, if you're an existing Sapphire, you have 90 days in one of the calendar months to do 25 cycles plus the 20,000 personal group volume, brand new volume. So if it's October the 1st and I'm an existing Sapphire, in the month of October, I could do 25 cycles and 20,000 personal group volume, and I would earn $3,400 as well as my commissions. Okay, all of the cycles have to be calendar months. Even if I did 50 cycles, it won't pay 2 bonuses in 1 month. It's only going to pay one bonus. So if you did, let's say you did 50 cycles and 40,000, it's going to pay 3,300. It doesn't look back and say, oh, you did 25 cycles as well. So it's really not designed so that people go out and do massive amount of volume in 1 month. We want you to build. We want you to help other people build. It's about new volume coming into the company, but it's about you building your team and teaching other people to build. So if you were an existing Sapphire, just as I said, you could do 25 cycles in the month of October with your 20,000 new personal group volume, earn 3,400. In the month of November, you could do 50 cycles plus 40,000 new personal group volume. You'd earn another 3,300. In the month of December, you have, because this cycle's a calendar, you have until the end of December to do the full 100 cycles and the 80,000 new personal group volume and 3,300. The volume's cumulative. So month 1, you do 20,000. Month 2, you do an additional 20,000 to total 40 in October. And then you do an additional 40,000 to total 80 in the month of December. And so you could earn 10,000. So really they looked at this is, let's try and get 5,000 on the front end with the executives, and let's get 10,000 on the back end with our existing Sapphires. And if you are an existing Pearl or Sapphire, you can also additionally add your bonuses to that as well. Down on the bottom of the slide, it says very clearly, cycles must be earned in any 1 calendar month during the 90-day promotion. So that means if you are not able to do 25 in October, then you're going to have to try in November. So then if you did 25 cycles in November and you did 25 cycles in December, you still have all 3 months to accumulate 20,000 personal group volume. So that is not monthly. That is accumulative. If you did 20 cycles in November and you didn't do the 25 until December, it's still going to look back from the beginning of October to see how much cumulative new personal group volume you have. So really you have 90 days to do the 20,000 personal group volume, but you must do in one of the calendar months the 25 cycles. And if you do the 25, you can go on to the next one, 50. If you just jump straight to 50, all you'll get is that bonus for 50 cycles. So Kasaya, that was quite a mouthful. I know that I shared with that. So if you think of any questions that maybe I need to clarify, please let me know.
No, I think you did a tremendous job. Obviously, it is a lot to cover because there's a lot to the promotion, but I think you can simplify it here. And I also want to reiterate that I'm sure people are screenshotting this PowerPoint, but I know later on in the show, you're going to tell us exactly where they can go to get all of the information so they can review it on their own terms, correct?
Yeah, I think the most questions that I've had all week from people is constantly the question about, are the cycles cumulative or are they in 1 calendar month? And they are in a 1 calendar month because our system looks back at the end of the month to see, sort of what rank you are, and it's sort of looking like a rank right now. We can just very quickly go through these slides. This is showing people the 2 ways that you can qualify as a real Jade, and that's through the personally sponsored executives or the distributors. And I think all the team leaders thoroughly understand those 2 ways to qualify as real Jade. And we can flip to the next one, or to real Pearl, same thing. And the volume and Sapphire, same thing with real Sapphire. And the next ones are just showing that all you need is the additional cycles. So, to have a promotion that rolls 90 days, and we're going to go into more detail on that, and also to be able to give existing executive distributors a reason to go out there and build and reward them, but it's all new volume as well. So people really can't use the volume of existing people prior to October 1st. It's new. So you could earn up to 15,000 if you were a brand new person. So there is a global website, just as Kasaya was saying. It's www.globalsapphireelite.com. And the reason we chose Global Sapphire Elite is we knew that most people around the world would be able to spell that because Sapphire Elite has already been in part of our compensation plan. We've got an announcement e-blast. Scott Lewis did an incredible introduction video that you can see on Facebook, and it's also on the website. So click on it and go and watch Scott's video. PowerPoints for training. These are translated so far into about 27 different languages, and we are getting language translations in every day. So if your language isn't there, of course, please, send a little email to the help desk or whatever, but it's probably coming. We sent the translations out to all of the general managers all over the world, and they've all been working to get this up. I mean, it's been as Dennis saying, one of the most exciting global projects we've worked on. I can't tell you. By 12 noon every day, we've spoken to about 37 different general managers in countries. But to have everybody on the same page and to have this general level of excitement flowing throughout the world, this is what as Dennis was saying, our Diamond Mastermind team, which is top level diamonds and double diamonds, come together and say, we really just need this one promotion to really simplify it so that if I have teams in 16 different countries, I don't have to keep relearning these promos. And of course, this is the first time out of the gate. We will keep fine-tuning, making it easier, making the training tools better. And it's now owned by all of our presidents and all of our general managers. So as we come together, we will just keep making this better and better and better. There's going to be promotional flyers. We will put a one sheet together on how to read the report. And of course, this PowerPoint that you are looking at right now is downloadable, and it's also translated and coming in more and more languages every day. So this is the exciting part, and it is live in your back office. So if you are a brand new distributor or if your highest rank is Sapphire, this will show up in your reports. So if you haven't looked yet, please log into your back office, go to your distributor reports, and click on the global shoot for Sapphire, and this should pop up. It's also going to help you really know where you are, what volume is counted, what's not counted, what's blocked volume, what happened if there's returned volume. So we, through general consensus of a large group of people, we've asked them, what would you really like to see on a report? What would help you do really well in this promotion and track it? So if by clicking through this, we can see that the top part is going to show you your personal information, where you are, what you need to do, and where you need to go. And that was a huge part about. The second part is going to show you exactly where you are. If you're starting as an executive, it's only going to be filling information in for the Real Jade. And then once that's filled in, then you can go on to Real Pearl, and then you can go on to Real Sapphire. So I keep telling people right now they need to keep referring to that report so that they can see where they're at. And then if you export that report from the global reports into Excel, there's a secondary tab that will quickly go over all the rules so that you don't have to get out of there and go somewhere else to find out, or go to the website to find it. It's all there at your fingertips. So this global promotion is available in all markets, and what that means is that if I live in the United States and I enroll a brand new team in France, then that counts towards my volume. And that was a huge request. So whether you're in Greater China or whether you're in India, then all of the volume counts towards new personal group volume, as long as that person was sponsored as of the 1st of October for this first round. Event packages, it gets a little bit more complicated on the event packages, so you can talk to your local general manager, and I really don't want to spend a lot of time on event packages, but basically if you are, let's go with Milan because that's our next global expo, that if you are a resident of Europe and Eurasia and Dubai, then, or the United Arab Emirates, then when you purchase your package in Milan, that if you're part of this contest, that volume will go towards your volume requirements for this new promotion. If you come from a region that is outside of Europe and Eurasia and the United Arab Emirates, then you can buy a package. The PGV flows upline, but it's not part of the promotion. Okay, you can purchase up to 2 packages per event, and there's a maximum of 4 every 90 days. So let's say you went to the event in Milan, and then in Europe you go to another event with an event package in France, let's say in December. Then you have a chance of buying another 2 packages then as well. Going very quickly over the rules, and Dennis mentioned this, it's all based on world headquarter time, which is Orlando, Florida. So when we go live, we went live at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So when this promotion ends, it ends on Eastern Standard Time as well. So, and this is global. So there is no, oh my gosh, power outage. I forgot it was the date. I was over here. So We always tell people, plan on ending a promotion at least a day before the actual date of the promotion, because there won't be any exceptions to this. The other thing is that look at your report. Your report is going to help you track and see where you're at. It's going to even show you the returns that come in as well. So while you're in the contest, you can actually make it up. Once you finalize a promotion, and let's say November the 1st, the 30-day starts for all of the people who became real Jades in the month of October. So now you've got the 30-day return period. If anybody returns product, then we cannot replace the volume. You won't get your bonus. So it's a really important tip is to get extra volume. So we're going to talk about the rolling 90. The rolling 90 means this is the very first time most of our promos start on a certain date and end on a certain day, and it's fixed. This one is if I sign up on October the 20th, basically have till January the 20th. You can see the 90 days. You can go to a calendar, and also go to your report. It'll show you exactly what 90 days are. And if I sign up on December the 15th, I've got 90 days as of December the 15th. So all the new people who you were talking to about the business have the same amount of time to do this promotion. So you can imagine how powerful that is. And that's why people are so excited about that right now, because it means that you can share that same enthusiastic story and offer that same amazing opportunity to brand new people all throughout the 90 days. So on December the 30th, if you sign someone up, they've got 90 days. Excuse me. I think that the rest of it's pretty clear about the 30-day return period, and you can go into those details. I just want to touch on some of the highlights of some of these rules. PGV comes from new people. It's not one of your existing people that you've sponsored and they're going out and getting new PGV. That's the contest for them. It means you have to go and sponsor new people and they have to generate new personal group volume. It does not include spillover, which in our industry is when the person who enrolled you in the business is placing people underneath you and you use their volume to cycle. You can still, for the people who need cycles, that volume is all part of the cycles. But for the sake of the required PGV, it has to come from all the new people who you sponsor and their volume. Rank advancements, we spoke about that, so I don't need to go into more detail. The PGV that's included, of course, is packs and products, and also from Smart Delivery is going to be the new name for auto ship. So for all of you around the world that see auto ship, eventually it's all going to say Smart Delivery. And every month somebody has a required amount for their Smart Delivery. Whatever is above that required amount, in most countries it's 60, so let's just go with that as an example. Then if you're on an auto ship for 100, 40 of that can go towards the personal group volume requirement for this new promotion. And excluded, of course, is bulk orders, spillover volume, unverified distributors. And we'll touch on that a little bit, that we are going to require that the people that you sponsor that help you earn this promotion, that they do upload their distributor ID and that their government ID, that they are real people. The rolling promotion, the 30% rule, same with all of our other promotions that we've had. It means that if whatever the required personal group volume is, let's say it's 7,000, no more than 30% of that 7,000 to go real pearl can come from any one line of sponsorship. So you have to divide it up and work with all your teams, and basically we don't want to encourage people just to go out and buy it and just put it in one leg. This is about building a team of customers and distributors, and so that they go out and they keep building. We want this to be the healthiest promo that we have ever launched in globally, and for Jeunesse. The blocked volume rule, that is important that you understand that. And so back on that report that you just saw, there's also a place where you can click on one of your team members and you can actually view all of the information that they have about their team. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to see if I started, let's say Kasaya and I, which we're not, are running a team, and I enroll Kasaya. Kasaya is an executive and I am a Jade. If she works faster than I do and she becomes a pearl before I get to pearl, I can include her volume until she becomes a pearl. And then after that, I won't be able to include it anymore. So you do need to, the new people that you enroll, you need to be able to keep an eye and outrank them so that you can include all their volume. You will get to include the volume until the day they outrank you. And so we can give better examples of that. I'm sure as people send in questions, Kasaya, we can do another hangout, and we will be updating our FAQs in the back office with all the questions people are sending in so that we can answer these and people can move forward on that. Return product, of course, we talked about return product, and please have extra volume, because there's nothing worse than thinking that you've earned a promotion and then people are returning it. And of course, if they're real people and you've really gotten people excited about it, our products are amazing. I mean, and they really bring results from the NV. We have so many different avenues for customers and for retail and for distributors that there should be plenty of opportunity for you to get extra required volume. And the bonuses will be paid out once the 30 days, the return period has gone by, then they will pay out in the next 2 weeks into everybody's wallet. So you have to have your wallet set up, obviously. So if you're looking for the funds, the first one they'll be the month of November. The people went real Jade, so they'll probably start seeing the first deposits for the Jades in the middle of December. So the government ID and uploaded verified, this is super important. Again, the people who you've personally sponsored that are helping you qualify for this promotion, they're the ones that need to upload their ID. Just a good thing for everybody to do now once you're enrolling new distributors is just have them upload their ID, makes them able to use the tokens and all sorts of advantages to that as well. Credit card use, this is everywhere around the world, I think, except for a few countries in Greater China, and people can check their own frequently asked questions for that. But the policy and procedures prohibit the use of the same credit card. But we understand that there are certain countries out there where not everybody has a credit card. So you can have up to 10 enrollees share the same credit card. The shipping address match, again, taking into consideration the different countries that we have, you can have up to 3 enrollees share the same shipping address. And here's a question that came through, Kasaya. If one of my 3 enrollees drops out, can I use the address from another? And the answer is no. Our system is programmed that once it looks that there's 3, even if one of those return, that's it. So just be aware of that. It's better if everybody uses their own address if possible. And then active, you can see active in the financial reward plan. That means that you have your monthly qualification is met and that you are a distributor. If you're a wholesale customer, you're going to have to requalify as a distributor, which means you go into your back office and you check off that you want to be a distributor, and then you can participate in this program. It will go from your highest rank. And of course, 3 distributors per household are permitted to participate in this promotion. Again, there's many countries where we understand that several families live together in the same household. So that's, I know that people have a lot more questions. Again, send them in to us. We'll try and get them answered. The promotional period is October 1st to December 31st. It's a global promotion, rolling 90 days. It's a run to Sapphire Elite Executive. Executive ranks through Sapphire Executive can participate using highest achieved ranks. So if you were a Sapphire 2 years ago and you're only paid as a Jade, you still have to start this promotion as your highest rank, which would be Real Sapphire. The ranks, the PGV, in some cases, cycles are required within the qualification period. All PGV must be from new signups, and that has been in the rules. That's very clear on the website. You could earn up to 15,000, but I think the most important thing is to focus on what you believe you can earn as a person and to really write down your goals about that. So if you're a brand new person and you're going for 5,000 to 3 executive bonuses, those are your goals. If you accomplish that, then you can write down the rest of it as well. 30% in rank blocking rules apply. Bonuses are paid to the winner's wallet, 3 distributors per household. So that's our recap. I know it's a mouthful. I can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody tuning in to hear from Dennis and myself today. And so read the rules and qualifications. They are translated into all the different languages. Write your goals and achievement dates. Understand how much volume you and your team need each week. Plan how many leads and team members you need to contact each week. Strategize with your team 2 or 3 times a week and help manage every level of your business. Celebrate your team successes in every new rank and bonus. Support your team members in exceeding their goals so everyone has extra volume in case of returns. And here's the #1 thing you want to do today. Get everybody to start looking at that report, that brand new report. and in their back office so that they understand thoroughly where they're starting and what they need to do. Kasaya, back to you.
Wow. That's a ton of information, but this promotion is super exciting. I love the fact that it's global, like you were talking about how they don't have to, we do have lots of countries and lots of regions, and sometimes our promotions change. So this is really exciting to simplify their business, because we want you guys to be successful. We want to make it simple and easy for you to participate in this opportunity. Obviously, everybody wants to earn more money. We're making it as simple as possible for you to do it. So yes, today was an in-depth training on the promotion, but if you want to revisit some of this information, train your team on this information, you want to make sure you visit that website so you can download all of the collateral, get all of the materials. Like I said, tune into Exec Connect, which we had on Wednesday, because you can hear from some of our top leaders. You can hear from Scott Lewis. Dennis was on there just to kind of give you some high-level information about the program. Lucy, you did a tremendous job explaining how these bonuses work. I know to some of our audience it might feel a little overwhelming, but that's probably just if that's the first time you heard it. Sometimes it's a lot. Go back through the materials, learn it, study it, make it easy on yourself. If it feels overwhelming to do the whole program, get the first bonus. Like, focus on one thing at a time. It's those series of wins over time that lead to success. Success isn't something that just happens. It's small things along the way. So hopefully you guys will all participate in it. Lucy, thank you so much for sharing this. Now, I know I'm pretty sure Dennis was going on stage in Milan to launch this also. Can you talk a little bit more about where people can get additional resources if needed?
Well, I think some of the questions coming in right now, I mean, when you go global, of course, you've got 147 countries. You've got all the general, you would not believe what it takes to train an entire world on a new promotion. So can you think of everything when you put a webinar, one of these promotions together? No, but as we go forward, we will keep fine-tuning it and making it easier. And obviously, this one, it makes it a little bit different going like October, November, December. There's 90 days when a rolling one, and they're all wondering, well, what if I start in the middle of October? And what if? So there are a lot of what ifs, but some of those what ifs are excuses not to start now. We know for a fact from all, as Dennis said, all the studies that were done over the past year, 80% of these people know exactly what they need to do, and they don't need to be worrying about, well, what happens on December the 31st if I do? If you get that, call me. I would be thrilled if you do, 100 cycles and 80,000 personal group volume. Yippee. But we are working on getting much more detail on the FAQs. Our first part was just to get this bonus launched so that people could make money. And I've called some of our double diamond leaders and said, well, do you have any questions? They say, no, for the most part, our team's just gone back to work. And that's what you want to hear. We have experts out there, and they are getting trained. We will have many more diamond leaders get on and do the promotion. This was important the first time around just because of the rules, the new rules. But once people learn these, it's basically how our system is programming, so we want to make sure people get paid, which is why we're taking a little bit more time to explain the details and the rules. But once you learn these and we don't keep changing them, it will be very easy going forward to help people just set, okay, how fast do you want to go? Are you on the slow track? Are you on the medium track? Are you on the fast track? Are you an existing distributor? Well, don't give up. You can start again. You've got this much time to do it. And cycling's important. Cycling drives matching bonuses. Matching bonuses are key to get where all the money comes from, basically on the director ranks. But everything that we've heard from brand new people getting started, this is what we heard. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted to share. We gave it to you. So just go for it. I thank Wendy, Randy, and Scott for being very generous.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And here's the thing, guys, it's, the last quarter of the year. What an amazing jump start to close out the year strong. And the holidays are coming up. You're going to be around a lot of people. We're going to have additional product promotions for you, event packages, all of those things that are included is outstanding. So you really have a chance to do some big things before the year is out. So don't wait until next year. Do your very best for the end of the year here and go and make all your dreams come true. We're making it very easy for you. Want to encourage you to participate in the promotion, learn more about it, get all of your information, and share it with your team so that they have the opportunity too. It's like hiring a personal trainer. Like, you can do it on your own, but when you're given the right tools to be successful, and here the extra bonuses and everything that you're able to to have as resources with this promotion is going to take your business to the next level. You just got to do the work. So I want to encourage all of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I want to thank our Chief Development Officer, Dennis Windsor, for joining us today. Lucy, I want to thank you, obviously, for sharing, for all your hard work that you've put into this promotion, because I know you and your team have done worked around the clock on making this a possibility. Of course, we want to thank our founders, Wendy and Randy, along with Scott Lewis, for making this available to our field so that they can earn extra revenue in their business. And thank you also for just spending time with us and teaching us more about
We really have to do a shout out for the marketing department too, because they had to put together within 4 days a website in 27 different languages, upload, format all of the different things that were coming in, and they did a remarkable job getting all of that together. So I can't say how much we appreciate them working through the weekend with us to do this. You and your social media team, and all of the finance department in Jeunesse as well. They gave up extra resources to work with us on this promo. I can't say the VIP team too. They've taken extra time to get training, the global training, customer service. I mean, it really has been an all department get together. Then there's the general managers, who have really made an effort. I said, you own it, guys. This promotion belongs to all of you. So it's up to all of us to work together, and the field leaders, having their advice coming in, working with them, their ideas in the first place to even start considering something like this. The owner's willingness to say, all right, we'll let you bake this out. So behind it all, it was truly a global promotion.
Absolutely. So on behalf of the company and everyone involved, we want to thank each and every individual who had a part in making this possible. We hope you will take advantage of it and wish you nothing but success. Again, Lucy, thanks so much for joining us. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you loved the show. Hopefully you enjoyed the training, and look forward to seeing you right here on the next episode of Jeunesse Live. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.
Thank you.